We are live, and you know, we got some different bets for today already. We're on Claxton under 2.5 assists, as well as Aldama under 7.5 rebounds. I gave those plays out on Fliff earlier, but honestly, we still got a lot of games starting tonight. So what book do you guys want to look at? Let's try to find some plays. What book should we look at? What's up, everyone? Oh, fuck. Bobby Portis, bro. Oh boy, we may be able to build an underdog play. Sometimes underdog, they bump things kind of quickly, but hey, hopefully we're able to get in a play. So why don't we take a look at Underdog Fantasy and let's see if we can find anything good. So let's see what we got. So we're going to start out on Underdog. Bobby Portis. People like riding Bobby Portis tonight. Bobby Portis over 15.5 points. You can see the market's kind of ripped him to being a pretty big favorite to go over. So that's one option, but we have some different plays available. So let's see if we can build something real quickly. Honestly, maybe an even better option is Pat Connaughton under 17.5 PRAs. How do these plays pair together? Well, did Underdog Fantasy already remove Connaughton? Let's see what they did with good old Pat. I don't even see him. So I guess they already removed him, but let's see if we can build a play. Underdog Fantasy. There's also some plays in college basketball, so let's see if we can get something in. Providence game, lost to Villanova, but what we have is we have under 2.5 assists. Dude, there are a lot of bets. John Collins, over 16.5 points. Bobby Portis, over 15.5 points. Damn. Collins' line was higher earlier, so it looks like they ended up moving it down a bit. But let's see what we have. We could also take Portis rebounds. So I don't know if some lineup news just came out in the Bucks game, but you have Portis rebounds. You have a couple different options. And then the final play we have is Esports. Everyone here loves their Esports plays. So you can see like Valorant lines. There's some discrepancies. The fucking big discrepancy, 23.5 versus 28. PrizePicks has this line at 28. So that's a crazy discrepancy. If you're new to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're new to Twitch, follow me on Twitch. But anyways, we got some good bets. So let's fucking go. Let's lock this in. You guys have fuck! But anyways, they ended up bumping our esports play, so we're going to have to find something new. Underdog Fantasy, they just dropped esports lines, and what's unfortunate is they bump these fucking things quickly. A lot of times it's when other people bump this. PrizePicks is definitely the sharper book for esports, so you can see they have Serena's line too low. So honestly, this seems like a good option. Let's just lock it in, and then we can go over to PrizePicks. Let's fucking go, boys. We got to play in. Let's go. Anyways, how are we looking? Aldama still has nothing. Claxton's not even on the floor. So we'll have to see how this works out. Hopefully we can get in a lot of plays for today. How's everyone doing? What book should we look at? We could do better. There's a ton of value on better right now. Oh my God. There's also a ton of value on Dabble. So Dabble, bro. So anyways, dude is dialed. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Anyways, let's see. Maybe we go to Dabble. Is anyone opposed to finding a Dabble slip quickly? I'm going to try to find some plays. So we got some college basketball. It looks like the most random slip of all time. I'm aware. But if this is where the value is, this is what we're going to be fucking locking in. So we got in an underdog play. And hopefully we're able to get some more good stuff in. How's everyone doing? How many dudes are you all riding tonight? Anyways, we'll see if we're able to get some more in. So why don't we look at Dabble quickly? There's some good plays on FanDuel, so I don't want to ignore FanDuel. But maybe let's start out with Dabble. So we already took Portis rebounds on Underdog. You can see they already bumped that shit. But it also looks, I don't know if some lineup news, someone just come out in the Bucks game. I'm not sure. Who knows? So it seems like this kind of stuff is moving around on lineup news, but we have Bobby Portis. This play is also available on Dabble if you use Dabble. So maybe let's just build a Dabble slip quickly. Then we can look at PrizePicks or whatever you guys want. But we have Bobby Portis points. So you can see here, kind of like all the books have Portis heavily favored to go over. We're already fading Conley. I think we have him under 16.5 points plus assists. I don't know. We had him in some better slips. And it's going to make me log back in. So let's ignore better for now. And let's try to build a Dabble slip real quickly. If we're able to. If we're able to get in some value, that would be great. So what options do we have? There's really Cat. I mean, these plays I don't mind pairing together. So if we go here. So this game starts in a second. So if you want to lock this in, lock this in. But honestly, I don't mind pairing these picks together. Karl Anthony Towns over in points plus rebounds. Or anyways, let's just start building this slip. So what's the game we want to start out on? Let's start with the Clippers game. And we want to go ahead here. And we want to take Bobby Portis over 15.5, right? On Dabble, you get the same payout. You take a guy's over or under, you get the same payout regardless. So let's build this slip quickly. So we have Bobby Portis over. Another not bad play is Zubac first quarter points. So this stuff just takes a second to look through, but there's usually some halfway decent value, at least in these first quarter lines. So like let's look at Zubac right here. Where does PrizePicks have his line? Sometimes there's good first quarter value on PrizePicks, but it seems like it's mainly damn. So they have Zubac at 2.5. So it's actually even better on PrizePicks. So let's see what we have. Honestly, whatever. Let's kind of fuck Dabble. Fuck Dabble. Sorry. We're not going to look at Dabble. It seems like some of the value cleared out. How do people feel about Collins tonight? Over 27.5 points plus rebounds. I was looking at this play earlier. I mean, he hasn't done much of anything recently, but let's see. Let's see what we have. So we have Collins points plus rebounds. So, I mean, he's skated over, but he's kind of always been around 27. But anyways, maybe we'll skip over Fliff as well. So let's do PrizePicks. Let's do a better slip quickly. Better slip. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but unfortunately, that's the thing. That's just kind of how it is. You never know which of these books is going to have value. So I always recommend, find all the sports books that are legal in your state. Give me 1 sec. I just need to log back into this sports book. And then we can look at whatever book you guys want. But what I do want to do is I want to lock in this Bobby Portis play. So you can get it on Dabble. You can also get it on Better. And what's nice about Better is they have better payouts than some of these other books. So let's go quick. Let's go quickly. Damn, Zubac looks good in that photo, guys. But anyways, what do we want to start with? Bobby Portis over 15.5 points. So you can see here, like FanDuel, Caesars, all these books have Portis heavily favored to go over. We're already fading Conley tonight. Obviously, I don't want to pair Dame Lillard in the same slip. I don't really want to ride Dame Lillard. If you're already riding Bobby Portis, it doesn't make sense to ride Damian Lillard. They're on the same team, so they kind of compete for points in a way. So let's see. Let's see what we have right here. DeRozan to get a 3. So again, like on, Better, you get the same payout. You take DeRozan to make a 3 or to not make a 3. I feel like DeRozan's 3 line is always 0.5. He, every once in a while decides if he wants to make a 3 or not. But let's find some plays. Okay, let's be quiet here for a second. So let's build a slip. And on Better, the optimal slip type, so I got 3 picks so far if you're kind of following along. We're riding Bobby Portis, DeRozan tonight. Fuck, man. We got Harden, rebounds plus assists. So we got some different options. Again, Better, they recently added insurance, and there's a lot of value on Better. So hopefully we'll be able to find a slip. Oh, shit. So we also got Zubac. I like this play. Zubac over 8.5 rebounds. So again, there's a lot of line movement that happens as you get closer to the game. We have Josh Giddey to not get a steal. Everyone knows Josh Giddey likes to go under, so we can take Josh Giddey under to not get a steal. And then we just need one final pick that we can kind of throw in. So we have 5 picks. Shit, man, we don't have that much time left. So what do we want to take as our final pick, bro? What do we want to take? I mean, I'm already riding Conley, I think, twice tonight. So throwing him in a third time seems a little crazy. But am I going to do it anyways? I mean, honestly, fuck it. I mean, Conley's going to make or break a lot of slips tonight, but the market has really ripped against Conley. We could also take Kuzma, points plus assists, or Jordan Poole. So let's take Jordan Poole. I mean, honestly, whatever. Jordan Poole has been hit or miss. I mean, honestly, he's a joke of a player. But what's nice about better is you'll see if you go 4 for 6, you get a 1.25x payout. So you still make money. Anyways, let me lock this in. You still make money if you go 4 for 6, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. None of these other fantasy sites. So this is what I locked in. You can see it right here. But then I want to get over to Fliff. Yo, where the fuck is my screen? Come on. Okay, it should be showing up. What book should we look at? How's everyone doing? Any Fliff? Some people are saying Fliff. Yeah, we can take a look at Fliff here in a second. So we've already locked in some Fliff for tonight. So we'll have to see how everything goes. Here's all the Fliff plays if you were curious. But we'll see how they go. Okay. Aldama still has no rebounds, so that's good for us. Damn, is Claxton just not going to get playing time tonight? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's on is Claxton on a minutes restriction? I was honestly surprised, but whatever. Let's see what we got. So we got our better slip in. Let's see if there's anything else that we fall in love with on like PrizePicks or Fliff. People like John Collins. I mean, damn, we could make a PrizePick slip. We just got a lot of options, but I'll go back to better for anyone who missed this play. Again, there's a ton of value on better, which is awesome. A ton of value on better. So we're riding DeRozan to make a 3, which is a fun prop. I honestly kind of like those player props. We got Zubac over 8.5 rebounds. This plays money. I mean, it's probably the best play on the board. Part of me really wants to play it again in another slip if we want to get fucking aggressive over here. We got Josh Giddey to not get a steal. Everyone knows he likes to go under. He likes to skate on the line. And then we got Jordan Poole over 16.5 points. Chalkboard has a promo. Some people are saying PrizePicks. And here's the play. So that's a dynamic entry on better. So where is Zubac? Wait, that's not what I want to look at. I just want to look at rebounds. I mean, how good was the value on this play? I mean, fucking delicious, right? Like, better has his line at 8.5. All these other sportsbooks, fantasy sites, 8.5, or they have him at 9 or 9.5. So this play is actually super good. So what I sometimes like to do is better. They only give you a max bet size of $50, but you can be a little, you can be a little shady if you want to be. And what I mean by that is what you can do is you can be like, okay, so we're already riding Poole. So what we could do is you can sometimes just like replace. So we're already on Zubac. We're already on DeRozan. Those are the best 2 picks. But what we could do is like replace Portis with Lillard. Is Giannis out tonight? Is that why these lines are fucking flying around? Yeah, Giannis is out. That makes sense. Giannis is out. So Dame's point line is 28.5. That's a high fucking point line, bro. That's a high point line. But regardless, I'm going to ride Dame as well. So you want to play these as a dynamic entry. So again, if you want to get down a little more action on any of your plays on better, all you have to do is like switch out one of these picks, which I've been doing because I want to get down more action. And unfortunately, like a lot of the value... well, it's not unfortunate, but a lot of the value is definitely on better since they added their insurance. In Zubac, that plays fucking beautiful. That plays beautiful. So hopefully the Clippers game is close. Lillard's more likely to go over. Zubac's more likely to go over. So maybe a little bit of correlation. Some people are asking about Fliff in the chat. Some people are asking about PrizePicks. So let's check out Fliff. How's everyone's night going? Hopefully your night is going well. Aldama's off the court. That's good for us. Claxton's on the court. That's not good for us. We got him under 2.5 assists on Fliff. So our Fliff plays have been doing decent. Do people like John Collins? I mean, there's not super high value on this play, but I can be enticed into a bet. What do people think about Damn, I'm already on Alex Caruso over 8.5 points, but how do people feel? I mean, fuck, man. You could also get Collins rebounds. What do people like more? Collins rebounds or Collins points plus rebounds? There's pretty good value on both these plays. You can see markets move John Collins. Also, why are the Wizards such small underdogs? I mean, I'm from Virginia, so I grew up a Wizards fan before I realized that you can just bandwagon other teams. But the Jazz are only like, they're not even, they're like minus 190-ish on a lot of these bucks. Is Markkanen out or something? I don't know. A little surprising. Also, John Collins, usually his rebound line, so Markkanen's out. Is that what's going on? Is Markkanen out? I don't know. Something's got to be going on in the Jazz game. How do people feel? Yeah, Markkanen's out. Okay. Alex, you're fucking lit off the coke right now, my guy. Ha. No, I'm not, bro. Anyways, what do we like better? John Collins rebounds or points plus rebounds? Bro is going to go off. Markkanen's out. Collins is going over. So everyone likes these Collins plays. Yo, should we ride Collins on his rebounds line and points plus rebounds line? Both of these plays have pretty good value. You can see Fliff is the only book with his under favored here. And then points plus rebounds, you can get this line on PrizePicks as well, but, seems like it's even better on Fliff. So if we just look at John Collins, I mean, FanDuel, oh, fuck, bro. FanDuel has his line at 28.5 with the over favored, and on Fliff, we can get him at 27.5. So we are going to absolutely hammer John Collins tonight, and we're going to start out by taking his points plus rebounds line. This play seems really good. So where the fuck is he? So we want over 27.5. FanDuel, you can see FanDuel has his line at 28.5 with the over favored. They have his over as a minus 132 favorite. Giddy loves under. If you know, you know. Yeah. Anyways, we got John Collins points plus rebounds. If you want to double down, I mean, it also seems like there's pretty solid value on his rebounds line on Fliff. What do you guys think? How are we feeling? How are we feeling, boys? I mean, this is just a fucking random-ass bet. But it's an ARB. Kyle Kuzma, over 2.5 assists, minus 175 odds. People like it. People don't like it. How you feeling? I think I like it. I think, but I'm not positive. But I hope. But I think. But anyways, what do we want to take a look at? Damn, there's also George over 5.5 assists. So Markkanen's out. We're going to be able to find some PrizePicks plays in this game as well. I mean, Kuzma, I feel like is hit or miss. Sometimes he just doesn't fucking pass the ball. But let's take a look. Let's see how we feel about it. Again, like the first thing, if you want to make money sports betting, you got to find some value in the market. So we're going to have a lot of fucking bets in this Wizards game. That's what I'm getting the feeling of. And honestly, like, all ride. Caesars has ripped him all the way up to minus 254, so the market's actually crossed. I mean, this is arbitrage, right? Like, these two bucks are, where is he? Like, you could bet the over on Fliff, the under on Caesars, and make a profit. So, like, the market's crossed. One of these two bets, by definition, has to be profitable, either his under at plus 178 or his over at minus 175. And honestly, I'm going to take his over. I grew up. I'm a Wizards fan at heart. If they're good, I'll be a real Wizards fan. I'll be a good Wizards fan if they end up being good ever. But regardless, fuck it. Kuzma assists. Okay. I love your unders. PrizePicks plays. Chalkboard discounts. Yo, let's take a look at Chalkboard. I've never taken Adderall in my life. I hate this chat. So what's the Chalkboard discount? So it looks like they have a couple discounts. Let's see. So they have this shit at 1.78. So what is 1.78? Some of you may be like, what does 1.78 mean? Well, what it means is minus 128 odds. It means betting 100 to win 178, 78 in profit. So it means minus 128 odds. So first of all, let's see if this shit is even good. So let's go to like the Thunder game. Who is the best looking player in the NBA? But if we look at the Thunder game, SGA's line is 31.5, so I'm not even sure the shit's that good. Over 29, nah, it's definitely good. It's not like that good though. This discount is not that good. To be honest, it's not that good. But regardless, we'll see if there's any pairs. It's a little good, but maybe not that good. Like FanDuel has this minus 162. We're getting this at like minus 130. So this discount's not like that good. Can I just pair it with the LeBron discount though? Let's see. What is FanDuel? Because FanDuel has alternate player prop lines, which is kind of nice. So like if you go here, could you pair the discounts together? I'm not even sure. But they have LeBron. So again, like on Chalkboard, you're getting this at minus 129. FanDuel has it minus 160. So a little bit of value, but like for a promo, it's not really that much value to be honest. But whatever. What we can see is like, okay. What we can see real quickly, can you place these promos together? I mean, they're both a little good, but not that good. So that's just kind of how it goes some of the time. But let's see. Can I pair both of these together? Plus 217 odds. Entry can only include a single promo market. Anyways, we'll have to see if there's some other value on Chalkboard. So long story short, Chalkboard discounts, they're kind of shitty. I mean, they're honestly ass. If we're going to be honest to each other here, they're not that good. Alex, you should ride Grady Dick tonight. He was 30.5. He was 30.5 all day. Yeah, the discount's not that good on Chalkboard. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I would not rush to take that discount. So let's see if we can build a PrizePicks slip. Fuck. Dude, Claxton doesn't have an assist yet. Aldama doesn't even have a rebound yet. So we're cooking there, but we'll have to see how everything else goes. Fuck, man. What do we want to look at? Do you guys want to do Fliff or should we do better or PrizePicks or what? Let's first see. Oh my God. So there's some, Let's see here. I mean, it seems like the best value currently available is Tyus Jones. I actually gave out his under 10.5 assists earlier. You can see they bumped him down to 10. But there's decent value. If you want to ride Tyus Jones tonight, over 12.5 rebounds plus assists, that seems pretty solid. Right? Like on PrizePicks, it's just like all these other fucking fantasy sites. You take him over, you take him under, you get the same payout regardless, right? So you want to take his over. Because on 12.5, that's actually a really solid play on PrizePicks. You can see all these books have Tyus heavily favored to go over, but you can get it on better as well. And again, better has better payouts. But let's see if we can build an underdog slip. Who's the most attractive esports player? But what do we want to look at? So, fuck, man. This play I'm already on Fliff. But we can double down on underdog. Do people like our boy Marvin III? Over 23.5 PRAs. Dude, and this esports value is off the charts. So again, PrizePicks is definitely the sharper book for esports, but it seems like all these books are dropping Valorant lines, and Underdog's just fucking them all up. So they have this line at 31.5. Every other book, 33.5, 34.5. So it's like, yo, got you motherfuckers sleeping. But then we need to see, damn, they already bumped that other one. So that's not fun, but let's see if we, and they already bumped our boy Marvin. So this is the problem with Underdog, is they just bump things pretty quickly, which is frustrating. But let's see if we can find something else, because they bumped our boy Marvin. Let's see. Did they bump our boy Ninau? So you can see they're just bumping this shit. Did we actually bet it? In general, Underdog Fantasy seems to just like fuck up all their esports lines and then just like really end up bumping them towards the rest of the market. So, if I had to guess, okay, so the Clippers game has started. What do we have in that game? I don't even remember. But let's try to build a prize pick slip. I mean, the issue with Underdog, fuck, man. Aldama got a rebound. But what was I going to say is the issue with Underdog is they just bump things pretty quickly on these streams. So let's see if we can find anything. Tap into prize picks. Bro, just focus and do a prize pick slip. Alex, can you work on your arms? Kind of weird question, but no, I can't. But let's see what we got. So did they put Marvin back? No, they just completely pulled his PRA line because they're assholes, and we have an intern in the chat. Yo, I don't have to work on my arms. Chill out. Don't give me shit. But let's see if we can find something on prize picks. People keep asking for prize picks. Okay, I get the hint. You guys, we should do a prize pick slip. I mean, this is just a ballsy play. Corey Kispert under 2.5 rebounds. It actually does seem a little decent. So this play on Kuzma I already hit. So let me just, hide that. Wait, what the fuck? Where did the rest of the flip bets go? Okay, there they are. So I hid this bet on Kuzma. This play we already locked in. But let's see. Maybe if we're lucky, we can build a prize pick slip real quickly. Although, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So we got Kobe White over 4.5 rebounds. That's above the cutoff. But fuck that. But I'm going to build a better slip. I'll come back to prize picks in a second. Sorry, guys. There's better value on better. So let's see if we can find something on better. And if not, we'll do some fluff. So Kobe White over 4.5 rebounds. If you want to play on prize picks, this play seems good, but it just doesn't seem like there's that much amazing shit right now on prize picks. I mean, it seems kind of dry aside from the occasional esports play. We'll also check out Dabble, but actually, I just lied. What the fuck is going on in the Kings game? So Fox is playing tonight, so the market's about to go fucking crazy. And you can see it is. Sabonis' line just dropped 3 points on sportsbooks. Assuming prize picks, they already bumped him. So again, sometimes getting lineup news is good, but I'm probably a little late to it. You can see Sabonis' PRA line. He dropped from 43.5 down to 40.5, but I don't even see Sabonis anymore. It looks like they just completely removed his line. So I'm not trying to move slowly. It's just they fucking moved his line. So that's annoying. But there should be some good bets. Usually these lineup, the market kind of goes into disarray, and hopefully we can find some plays. So I'm already on Alex Caruso. If anyone wants an update on the Fliff plays, here's what we got. Okay, we got Claxton under 2.5 assists. We got a little parlay in the mix. I already got his PRA line, but if you want to bet it, it's still available. And then we got Collins and Kuzma. But we want to find some other plays. So let's see. I mean, I'm hoping Prize Picks puts Sabonis back up. Put him up, bro. Where the fuck is Sabonis? Come on. Put him up. But it doesn't seem like they're going to put it up, at least right now. But on the bright side, you can get it on better, right? Which I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like better as much. And it's like, well, sorry, okay? Because that's granted, they almost certainly will bump this Sabonis. And they already fucking moved him. So they already bumped Sabonis. So sometimes if you're quick, you can get on these lineup injuries. But it seems like I'm a little too slow today because I just missed Sabonis. But let's build something. I mean, we want to build something. Life is about building in the right direction. So we're already on Josh Giddey steals. I mean, these 3 plays seem like the best 3 plays available on better. But let's go over to Fliff for a sec, since it seems like Fliff has more value right now. I mean, there's DeRozan to get a 3. Vukovic under 19.5 points. But some of these plays, it's like we're already on this shit. And not to say I wouldn't ride Vukovic again, but maybe not right now. So Corey Kispert, I mean, you can see here, like, the market's crossed. Bet Online, like, all these other books have kind of moved Kispert to being favored to go under. You can still get this at plus 100 on Fliff. I mean, what do people think? Let's zone in on Fliff for a sec. Then we'll take a look at the other books. But again, I'm never going to, like, force a fucking bet. If I don't see a lot of value or I don't want to lock in a play, I'm not just going to lock in a play. What do people think about Kispert's under? And again, like this John Collins over, but we're already on John Collins points plus rebounds. Seems to be the better play. I mean, there's two good options. There's Kispert under 2.5 rebounds, and then there's George over 5.5 assists. So again, Markkanen's out. You can see here in the line movement chart, market has, moved George to being a pretty heavy favorite to go over 5.5 assists. But let's see. Let's see, man. I mean, we also got some FanDuel bets showing up. But I'm gonna lock in George. I do like this play. I think I like it. So we're gonna add to the list George over 5.5 assists. Hopefully the game's not a blowout. But hopefully get some assists, preferably to John Collins, because then both our slips will win. But this play seems solid. Again, market's kind of moving around with Markkanen out, but let's hit that. Do people like the George play? Anyone tail it, or am I talking to myself here? But what do we have? We have this shit at minus 110. So we have a lot of bets for the Jazz game. A strange amount of bets for the Jazz game. Hopefully we're able to find something on PrizePicks here in a second. But so we locked in these two plays already. Okay, so we're on John Collins is over. I mean, you can see Markkanen's out. Market loves John Collins tonight. And again, that's kind of why looking at these last 5 grabs is pretty misleading. Is, like, obviously, if Markkanen's out, that changes everything. So everyone who loves to look at this historical data, it's pretty fucking useless. It's already baked into the lines these books are putting out. So we locked in this play on George. Okay, that's awesome. Dabble, yeah, I already took it. Tailed my friend. Anonymous has some good one in the chat. Someone said stop saying the word ride. Tailed. I think you should do PrizePicks. Okay. I mean, I'm just not sure if there's enough value on PrizePicks right now. I don't want to force a bet. But shit, man. Hopefully they fuck up. Hopefully they put... another problem is they just completely pulled lines in the game. They just completely pulled everything in the Kings game, aside from De'Aaron Fox. And the same thing with Better, is they just dude, so this John Collins play, I mean, we are hammering this guy left and right, riding him everywhere. We have his points plus rebounds. And it's just shit, man. Over 16.5 points. I mean, this play does look beautiful. I mean, whew. So we got John Collins is over. It's a little stressful. Not actually, but we're already all over him and Poole tonight. So now it makes sense why the Wizards are a little bit bigger of favorites. We got DeRozan to get a steal, but honestly, DeRozan over 1.5 turnovers, that play seems equally as good. So if you just go to the Bulls game, let's see. Or if you don't like Jordan Poole, because I feel like a lot of people don't like riding Jordan Poole for some weird fucking reason. But you can also get Kuzma over 26.5 points plus assists. I mean, this would... fuck, bro. Let's see if we can build this slip, and then we'll go on to PrizePicks, I promise. I'm not guaranteeing there's going to be enough value on PrizePicks, but we can look at it. So honestly, it's fuck. Okay, so we're already riding Jordan Poole, so maybe I get rid of that. You can see there's also some value on Kuzma, points plus assists. So we're already on Kuzma over 2.5 assists on Fliff. So it's like, you know? But these plays do pair kind of well together. Points plus assists. If it's a close game, you know, John Collins, Kyle Kuzma, they'll both most likely be playing if it's a close game into the fourth quarter. And this John Collins play is by far the best play on the board on better if you want to play to lock in. But let's see. We still need one final pick to kind of finish out this slip. And, you know, kind of living and dying by. But that's the thing about better is their 6-pick entries are like by far the best type of entry. So you kind of got to ride. Or, fuck. So, what else do we like? Josh Giddey under 5.5 rebounds. I bet he likes people under 5.5. Fucking creep. But let's see right here. So we got Josh Giddey under 5.5 rebounds. And we have SGA. So we have SGA over 6.5 assists. Anyways, let me finish out this slip. I want to build our next slip. Fuck. So, Josh Giddey, no steal. But anyways, whatever. And then our final pick can be hockey. Nathan McKinnon. You know, Nathan McKinnon over 4.5 shots on goal. I have no problem with this. You want to play this. You can see it gives you a max bet size of $50. If you go 4 for 6, you still make money. I'll pull it up in a sec. So here's the lineup I went with. So fuck it. I mean, let's just lock in another slip. And then let's go over to PrizePicks and Fliff and Underdog and maybe Dabble too. And honestly, maybe FanDuel. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Hopefully you're drinking a beer, doing something fun. What do we have in this game? Fuck. We'll have to see how everything works out. But let's see how this goes. So we got Kawhi for the Underdog promo. I'm not sure about Paul George. Lillard's cooking. He's already at 13 points. We have Aldama under 7.5 rebounds. He has 2 boards. I don't know. Claxton's off the court. We'll see. Studying for my history midterm. That's awesome. If you're in North Carolina, sports betting legalizes real soon. So be excited. Fucking FanDuel, Bet365. A ton of books are entering. But anyways, I'll put these picks in the chat for anyone who wants to tail. And anyone in Florida, I recommend moving. Move to Arizona. Arizona is a lot better than Florida. I'm excited as fuck. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Alex has fun doing coke. I've never done cocaine in my life. I have way too addictive of a personality to do cocaine. I would literally be dead if I did cocaine. I would not be able to control cocaine, dude. No. I can't ever do cocaine. Bro, I'd be fucking dead. So John Collins play also available on Dabble. What was I going to say? Someone distracted me. Dude, the word cocaine has showed up in this chat way too many times. It's absolutely insane. But what was I going to say? What was I going to say? No one's reminding me of what I was going to say. But anyways, let's see what we have right here. So we have Idaho, Portland State. So this play I'm already on FanDuel, so let me hide that. Idaho, Portland State. Is there any other value on FanDuel? I know some people like their FanDuel plays. Some people don't. Again, FanDuel's a good book. I haven't been using it as much as I should, but it is a good book. Pick it. So we need Bobby Portis to get some fucking rebounds. But what was I going to say about FanDuel? It's a good book to have. It's legal basically everywhere. I mean, I've had a decent start on FanDuel. Well, not really. I'm up $1,000 this year. So Fliff has been a lot better, but I should probably put more time. Oh, boy. So let's see what we have right here. So honestly, everyone was a fan of our John Collins play. So it's like, shit, man. We could ride him another time, but I don't know about that. So unfortunately, Dabble, they definitely tightened up a bit. Dude. They definitely tightened up their pricing a bit, which is definitely annoying, but you can still get some good plays down on occasion. So I already am on Caruso's over. Do people like Alex Caruso tonight? I mean, it doesn't matter. I already locked it in. So if you don't like it, but both of these picks seem solid on Dabble. You could also get his points plus rebounds line. I mean, let's just see John Collins. Let's see what we think about it on Dabble. Ooh, so you can see here, like all the other books, 27.5 or 28.5. So like definitely not a 28.5 with the over favored. Market's kind of like moving around, but it just depends if you want to, if you want to take him again. I probably will. Let's see if we can build a Dabble slip. Fucking FanDuel. Let's see if we can build a Dabble slip real quickly. Caruso. I don't know. I need to find a third pick. I found 2 picks I really like, but I don't really see a third pick that I'm like in love with. So got to hold off on that, but that's just kind of how it is. Some people are like, yo, just place it as a 2-pick entry. It's like, no, you don't want to play 2-pick entries. You really don't want to play 2-pick entries. But what we can do is fuck it. Let's go back here. So let's get rid of FanDuel for a sec. There's good value on FanDuel, but I feel like people always bitch about FanDuel when I give out FanDuel picks. So let's go here. This is the world's loudest alarm clock. It's called Loud Alarm. Definitely recommended if you have problems getting up in the morning. But what was I going to say is go to the Wizards game. Dude, we have so many bets on this Wizards game. People are either going to hate me or be very happy with me tomorrow about this Wizards game. So we got Kispert under 2.5 rebounds. You can see here, like most of the other books have moved the under to being favored. Fliff is the only book giving us plus money. All these other books move the under to being favored. So let's lock in that play. So we have like, I really think like an investor. That's how you want to think as a sports bettor. Like, sure, whatever. Not every bet's going to win, but you look over the course of a year, and if you're playing a bunch of bets with an edge, hopefully you fucking crush the books. That's the goal, and that's what will happen if you're betting with data and not with your fucking gut like a moron. But what else do we have? So sometimes it's just like interesting. Where's the value? So like look at this Thunder game. I mean, let's look at the Thunder game, okay? Just give me a second. Let's look at this Thunder game. And what's super interesting is if you look at like third quarter points, third quarter total points, let's see what the fuck is going on here. Sometimes it's these random markets that have the value. I mean, this is ballsy. But you can see here, Fliff has the line at 59.5. These other books, FanDuel, whatever, honestly, this play seems wickedly good. This shit's going to move. I promise you this is going to move by game time. The market's actually crossed. So where's Fliff? This play. I mean, it's the most random bet of all time. But again, like a lot of times on lineup news, you can see here, like FanDuel has the line. They have alternate lines, so they have, third quarter total points starting at 50.5, going all the way up to 70.5. But they have this at minus 150. This other sports book, Tony Bet, it's a Canadian book, so you may not use it, but you can see they basically have the same odds as FanDuel, which should make you confident that, like, okay, like, Fliff's the one fucking up. And then you can see DraftKings has the line at 61.5. So it's just like, yo, it seems like their third quarter total, they're lagging with it at 59.5. I mean, if you're, a baby, you don't have to lock it in, but I do think this play is solid. DraftKings is, 2 points higher. Every other book, FanDuel, TonyBet, they have the line at 60.5 with the over favored. FanDuel is definitely sharper. And also, you could arbitrage bet this if you wanted to. So let me get rid of XBet here, but fuck it. Anyways, I locked it in if you want to play. It's a very random bet, but I do think it's good. So I hit it. Put my own money on it. If you don't like it, you don't have to play it, but I think it's good. For all the reasons I already explained. Anyone tail it or too random? PrizePicks looks good right now. LeBron 7.5 assists. Do you ever bet with the coins? So you can use Fliff coins. Like sometimes I'll just use them. Someone in the chat can probably better explain what the fuck Fliff coins do. I think they basically just like, I just like put 1 million coins on everything. Sometimes they give you experience points, which convert to real money. I just don't really know. So I just kind of throw them on random shit because I'm not really sure what to do with them. But I have 38 million coins and I feel like I should use them. So sometimes I just do this and just throw it on a bunch of random stuff. But someone in the chat can probably explain like if this shit's actually useful and what you can do with it. Because I just kind of put them on random shit. Because it's not real money, right? It's not Fliff Cash. Fliff Cash is what's real money. But people are saying look at PrizePicks. Okay, so let's see PrizePicks. Okay, let's go. Oh my God. Shit's going crazy, bro. So, again, this is a great time of day to be sports betting just because all the lineup news, like all that type of shit is coming out right now. Who's starting, who's not starting, like all this type of stuff moves around lines. Great, so Aldama has 3 rebounds. That's exactly what we don't want. Claxton's back in the game. He has no assists, so that is what we want. But we'll have to see how things work out. Bobby Portis has 2 rebounds, so that's good for us. But he only has 2 points. I don't even remember. No, we did play his points line, so we need him to tighten up and get some points. So let's build a slip, though. Let's see if we have enough time to build a slip. So starting lineups are coming out. Sometimes that type of stuff like moves around the line. Jalen Williams is out. This isn't the good one, everyone. Relax. That's funny. But let's see. Let's see what we got and if we can build a PrizePick slip. Josh Giddey, under 23 fantasy score. So if Jalen Williams is out, who does that affect most? We also have Tyus Jones. I mean, let's start out with this Tyus play. We already kind of like went through it, but, this play seems solid. And this game obviously starts soon. Over 12.5 rebounds plus assists. He hasn't really done shit recently, but... Or you could take his, It seems like there's different options on Tyus. Keontae George over 3.5 rebounds. Again, remember, Markkanen's out. So when you're considering historical data, like you're looking at these, his recent games, you got to remember Markkanen's out. Because you can see he has like 3, 3, 3, 1, 2. So it kind of seems like a trap in some ways. Because he hasn't gone over a lot of games this season. I mean, do people like this? You can see Fliff, they're the only book giving you plus money. You could also take his PRA line. If people have thoughts on either of those. Keontae George could be your third pick on Dabble. So someone's saying look at Dabble again. Let's see what we got on Dabble. Someone's saying Keontae George over 5 assists. So let's take a look at Dabble. And let's see our boy. How is he doing? It looks like they have him at 5.5 now on Dabble. Someone put that in the chat. fuck, dude? Did I miss that? Yo, thanks for calling it out. Huggy Buddy 420. Because that actually does seem like a good play, but it seems like, did they bump it? So they already bumped him up to 5.5, so I was too slow there, which is frustrating, but sorry about that. I missed it. I just completely missed it. Do people like George? So again, like, I wouldn't want to pair Collins with George in the same slip. A little bit of negative correlation. We just bet this, points plus rebounds at, didn't we get, what did we get? So we're on Collins is over. Dude, what the fuck is going on? So we bet him over 27.5. Now you can see Fliff moved his line to 26.5. Obviously, the odds are different. The odds are worse, but anyways. What the fuck is going on? So here you can see, what is going on, dude? John Collins rebounds. Something just come out in the Jazz game. These Bucks are fucking moving around like crazy. Lineup alert. Jazz will start Collins on Monday. Someone says losing. Anyways, let's see what happens. Alex Caruso's playing. Okay, cool. But what was I going to say? Is, let's see what is going on here. Okay, so like FanDuel has this all the way up at minus 230, so you can see the market is actually crossed. So you have arbitrage, and I'm not really sure which sportsbook is kind of screwing up here, so we could just arb this. Do people like the George play? George over 3.5 rebounds at plus 105? John Collins been green on every book all night. I have no idea what that means. Literally none. But let's see here. I mean, let's see. Alex Caruso, points plus assists. We're already riding Caruso. I mean, this play does seem good. Alex Caruso, over 11.5 points plus assists. The issue is I'm already all fucking over Alex Caruso. So you can see FanDuel, they just came crashing down. So the arbitrage opportunity's gone. But again, whenever arbitrage exists, like whenever the market's crossed, you know one of these bets has to be profitable by definition. Like you can't have the market be crossed. So I'm going to hit a fucking parlay, which I know is ballsy, but sorry. So we got our boy Alex Caruso. And then I'm going to pair it with George. And then, and again, like you can play it as a straight bet or in a parlay. It doesn't really matter. So we got a 2-pick parlay. I just decided to parlay it. Get a little ballsy. Get a little frisky tonight. We're riding 2 dudes. Got to keep things interesting. So we got Keontae George over 3.5 rebounds and Alex Caruso over 11.5 points plus assists. Let's fucking go! But let's see if we can find any other plays before the game start. So 2 good plays. Again, the market's fucking crossed. You could bet the over on Fliff, the under on Bovada, plus 120 and make a risk-free profit. So either the over at minus 115 or the under at plus 120 has to be profitable. And it's just your job to figure out which play you want to go with. Anyways, let's see if there's some fucking tennis bets. So let's see if there's some tennis bets. Oi! So we got some parlays and but let's see if we can find some better stuff. That would be awesome. So let's see if we can find some stuff. Okay. So we can also put in like better DraftKings, Caesars, FanDuel, PrizePicks, Dabble, and let's just see where the value is. Again, like that's why you want to have multiple books. You really don't know which of these books is going to have good value on a given day. So, fuck DraftKings. DraftKings, I'm limited too much. It just kind of like clutters the fucking screen. So let's see here. Tyus Jones, John Collins, DeMar DeRozan. So a lot of these plays were already on. Harrison Barnes over 2.5 rebounds. That play's new. Keontae George over 16.5 points. That play's new. Honestly, we may be able to build another better slip real quickly. It seems like a lot of the really good value on better we already hit. But let's see. Josh Giddey is a strange looking character. That is for sure. It's 545. So let's build this slip. Let's build this slip because it's 545. Dude, Sabonis's rebounds line. Damn. Let's build this slip. If you want to build a slip with me, I'm building a slip. So we got options. We got options. So it's nice because there's been a lot of injury news today. Obviously, hopefully no players get injured, but it seems like a lot of people are sitting out, which is good for us because it moves the market around. And that's what you want. Like, you want crazy shit to happen because then these books have to manage their lines, and all these books are really bad at managing their lines. So you want crazy shit to happen, like, not actually, but like players to sit out, to take minutes restrictions, because all that stuff moves around the market and you get good arbitrage plays, stuff like that. But let's see what we have. Dude, what the fuck? Marvin Bagley. Over 14.5 points. So what is going on here? Tyus Jones, rebounds plus assists. Harrison Barnes, Jordan Poole. Sheesh. So we got a lot of options. Colin Sexton. I mean, dude, that is a high line for Sexton. 21.5 points line. Anyways, who did we want to look at? Marvin. So you can see our boy Marvin, which is a beautiful name, but all the books have him, pretty big favorite to go over. So it's like, okay, that's good to know. But let's just try to find the best picks. Because these games start in 13 minutes, which is, it's crazy. It's crazy how time flies when you're having fun. So, do people like riding Sabonis tonight? Because you could take his rebounds or his PRA line. But we're already on Harrison Barnes, so it's like, I do like fading Chris Dunn. This guy fucking sucks. Granted, so here's what we got so far. We'll be able to find some other picks, but this is what I'm starting out with. Honestly, fuck hockey for a second. Let's finish this slip. Okay, so we got Kuzma's over. We got Harrison Barnes to go over. So I don't really want to take our boy Marvin's over because I'm already on Marvin's over. Is there anyone else in the... So we could take... So again, like, you kind of only want to include one player. Although you could take Tyus Jones, rebounds plus assists, and then pair, like, Marvin. I mean, I don't know. I assume they don't compete for minutes, right? What position is? This guy's from Tempe, Arizona State University. So he's a... Anyways, do him and Tyus Jones compete for minutes? Long story short, there's a lot of value in this game. I just don't know which pick I want to go with. So, fuck it. Let's go here to Jordan Poole. I mean, honestly, some of these picks are the same, but obviously a lot of these games are starting soon. And you really only want to be playing... Do people like Sabonis rebounds? Fuck it. Anyways, I already started building this slip. It's annoying because I'm going to be using a lot of the same picks, so I know a lot of people in the chat are going to be fucking annoyed, but guess what? You don't have to bet it. I'm going to bet it. I'll bet it for you. And these DeRozan three-pointer ones are fucking, they're a sweat. But again, better, insanely good payouts. Fucking insanely good payouts now. So you can see the 6 picks right here. Just insanely good payouts. We've hit a lot of bets on this live stream, so hopefully we have a successful day, but we'll have to see how things work out for us. Dude, I was learning all sorts of interesting things this weekend. I read books. John Collins over 16.5 points. We have Josh Giddey to not get a steal. Why isn't he in jail? He ever get charged with anything? But we have DeRozan over 1.5 made threes. Did he even do anything? Is there any proof that he actually did anything? I don't even know. Sabonis PRA. Poole or Collins, where's the Merlot? No Merlot yet. I'm trying to stop drinking during the week. We'll see how that goes because it's a lot less fun, but we'll see. We'll see. Hoy. So boring. Honestly, it is, but we'll see. Let's see if we can find anything else. Let's do another quick sleep because the games start in 10 minutes. There's nothing I'm like super attracted to. I mean, I am really attracted to this Alex Caruso and Keontae George one, but we can skip over it for now. Sports Quack, whatever. There's some like other more niche random books where there's sometimes value, but like Jock Market. Jock Market, these assholes haven't verified my account yet, but you can see there's usually a lot of value on Jock Market, but anyways, let's see what we can find, if anything. Dude, what the fuck? So, again, Underdog Fantasy, they opened a lot of their esports lines. They seem to screw up. So let's get rid of better for a sec. It seems like we were kind of talking about a lot of the same picks on better. Like, is there anything crazy new here? So like Keontae, you got over 25.5 PRAs on. All the books have, you know, him heavily favored to go over. Market's kind of moved towards his over. So that play seems decent. But the thing is like, what would we pair it with? Bobby Portis, how many rebounds is he at? There we go. So Bobby Portis is already at 4 rebounds. Hopefully that game stays close. Yo, do people like fading Anthony Davis? What do people think? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So we have over 25.5 PRAs right here. This play is also available on Dabble, but it seems like there's more value on Underdog right now, so let's try to get something in on Underdog. So we want Keontae George over. We want our boy Ninao over. So sometimes, you know, so you can see here, PrizePicks has the line at 28. Interesting. So we have Ninao over 25, and then we just need a third pick that we can go with. Please don't bump anything. Please don't bump anything. So let's check out this PRA line. Sometimes Underdog is pretty good value on college basketball. Again, you know, sometimes is the key word because they bump things quickly, but we'll see. I mean, this play seems decent. Another option is you could fade AD, Anthony Davis, under 55.95 fantasy score. But, like, this actually seems, you know, pretty solid. All things considered. So we can go ahead, we can lock it in. Of course, they're going to try to cock block me. Oh, we got to verify your location. So let's see. Fuck yeah. So we were able to get in an Underdog play. So again, Underdog Fantasy, they have pretty good payouts. They give you a 6x payout, right? 100 to win 600 for these 3-pick entries. PrizePicks is a fucking ripoff. They only give you a 5x payout, which is why you won't see me playing you know, those on PrizePicks. But let's see if we can get a PrizePick slip in. So do we want to bag Bagley? Over 14.5 points. Baby. So we're rolling on PrizePicks. Let's see if we can get something good in. Let's see if we can get something good in. So we got Tyus Jones rebounds plus assists. That actually pairs pretty nicely with this Bagley points play. But, you know, again, you could have taken this Bagley play on better as well. You can see in these line movement charts, market has him as a pretty big favorite to go over 14.5 points, which is awesome. But what we want to do is finish out our slip, okay? Kyle Kuzma, well, we're already on 2 overs. So let's see what we have here. I do like this tennis pick, so let's go back here. So they didn't bump it. One of the other tennis plays, I think they ended up bumping. This game's about a start. And you can see, like, most of these books, they don't have alternate lines for their tennis props, but Pinnacle has ripped the under to being heavily favored. We actually hit that in another PrizePick slip, but whatever. So we got 3 picks. So now we're rolling on PrizePicks. Now, over 25, map 1, 2. And then we're going to ride a college kid in the same slip. JJ Starling, over 18.5 PRAs. Okay. So we're riding an esports dude, an NBA player, and a college kid. But let's see what we got on PrizePicks, because we still need a couple fucking assholes, dude. What did they bump? Did they bump the Tyus Jones play? They probably did. Which is frustrating. So they ended up bumping the Tyus play. Fuck, man. Anyways, so what do we okay, so we need all of them to stay under in rebounds. We need, you know, Claxton to not do shit. Third quarter's about to start. How is this game that close? The Nets should be blowing them out, and Aldama should be on the bench. Lillard's cooking. Remember, we have him over 28.5 points. What else do we have in this game? Do we have anything on the Clippers? I don't fucking remember, dude. Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley. Hey, remember we had this Duop Reith bro over 1.5 threes. I'm not even going to act like he's a player I've bet on before, but we did have him in our better slip, I think. Over 1.5 threes. We need Bobby Portis to get some rebounds. And we'll have to see how the rest of this stuff goes. But what did I want to say? What did we have on better? Now I'm trying to remember. What do we have, boys? So, yeah, we did have him. There we go. So that's actually beautiful. So he's going to cash our over 1.5 threes in a couple different slips. Yay! So hopefully today actually ends up being a good day. I don't know. We'll have to see. What were we talking about? I don't even remember, man. But let's see if we can build a slip. Fuck, dude. So the game starts in a sec. Honestly, it's a lot of fantasy scores. Which are fine. Usually if I get like 3 good legs, I don't mind including some fantasy score plays, but there's just less data points when you're betting on fantasy scores. So I kind of avoid them. So we have that Fliff play. Was there anything else on FanDuel, Underdog? FanDuel has some small value, but nothing really crazy. So let's see what else we got. Some college basketball plays, okay. So if you want a FanDuel play, I'm pretty sure I already gave out the under in this game as a part of a parlay, but we'll have to see. So let's see. So PrizePicks, yeah, I mean, there's just not much more outside of these fucking fantasy score props. But let's do a quick sweep of the board. Maybe we'll be able to find something good. Obviously, most of the games for today have started. We already locked in a ton of bets. We really need Aldama to not get some rebounds, but we'll have to see how that goes. But anyways, Curb Your Enthusiasm, new episode is out. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that tonight. There's some value on FanDuel, but honestly, I feel like we kind of tapped out most of the good shit. So I'll call this live stream, maybe not. Well, let's take one last look. One last peek, see if we're able to get anything good in. If not, appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm sure I'll be back some other time. Maybe later tonight. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, someone just posted, Anonymous just posted a good PrizePicks play in the chat. That play seems solid. Lillard has 19. Someone saying, please make a PrizePicks slip. Also, if you're on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. Shit, man. Someone saying, please make a PrizePicks slip. It's like, okay. Dude, some people just love PrizePicks. I don't get it. It's like so loved. So these two picks seem good. I don't have any plays I'm like in love with outside of these two. So, I would love to give you a PrizePicks slip, but I don't want to force anything. There's some decent there's some okay. I mean, there's some okay fantasy scores ones that seem pretty solid. Under 27 fantasy score here. But I'm going to call it a day for now. Have a great one. And thanks so much for your